might embark on church planting move or project, and I want to plant many churches, not a few, in Kenya and in Uganda, Tanzania, and in Congo, in DRC Congo. I have some of my church members come from there, and I'm thinking we need to do something, do some work there. What is happening in Congo can make you cry. You know, they share with me some of the photos. See those children without food, one in the shower, and you can feel it. You can feel it. So that's what we are doing, and that's where I am. I think if you ask some more questions, you can give. But that's where I am for now. And as I'm going to call on you, we have a lot of work for the kingdom. As I've watched, you guys have seen people who are ministers, people who are called of God. Maybe nobody told you, but you have a calling in the ministry. And I want to tell you without any doubt that what will never bring you satisfaction is serving God. Umenisikia hiyo? That's what you, it will not stop your career. You have progressed. Sasa nilifika nikaambiwa sasa hii grade umefika ndio mwisho, you can promote you beyond this. Okay, nikaambia hiyo ni yeye. God keeps on promoting us. Wao ndio wanafikiria kama nimefika grade ya mwisho wa government, si I'm supposed to kuenda zingine. And I want you to please progress as you serve God. Nothing will hinder you to serve God when you are progressing in your career. I've done better than my colleagues. I mean, those who have been in government, you know, even where we serve, the governor whom we had before, nilikuwa namwambia, anajua mwendo ni mchungaji. Nataka kuita mkutano Jumamosi, ambia mzee, si unaelewa, pole mchungaji. Wewe, tuombe tu. Lakini kuna maombi yangu, you know, they think we are religious people. But I want to live with you with a challenge. Start ministry. You want to begin ministry? See us. We will help you. If you want to progress in your life, I was telling the other group jokingly that, you know, we see some people backslide from college because of small relationships. You want to marry. Sijui kanisa imekufanyia hivi. Siniwaambia niko na makaratasi mingi na za kuwapea nyinyi wote kama mnataka kufanyishwa harusi. I've more than enough. I'm a marriage officer. So why should you suffer? Why should you backslide? Why should you backslide? Ati sijui niliambiwa ati you know, nimeenda kanisa na wazazi wakaniambia sasa I can approve for 200,000 na wewe hata kwa mfuko una dururu, and you want to look for a wife or a husband. Utafanya nini? You need to marry. No, I'm serious. You need to get married because marriage is not a spiritual, it has no spiritual progress. You don't know whether you know that. Marriage ni ile watu wameshindwa kukaa holy. Sasa you know when you say you want to marry, unapanga umetangaza mimi wadugu nimeshindwa kukaa. I'm serious. Read the Bible. Actually the presence of God. Let me tell you. You know, you guys need to understand the scripture. You know, many people come and overprice marriage, and they, you know, go and read the book of Corinthians chapter 7. And you see that the will of God is that you remain single. Yes. It's like people don't read the scriptures. Because when you get married and you know how difficult it is. Uko pande, unataka kwenda mission, pia naambia wengi. And you know now you have to start another debate. Masaa mbili. Mungu aliniongelesha jana, alikuongelesha namna gani? A lot of problems. Saa hizi wewe ukitaka kwenda mission tuliamuka na ukakuja. I'm telling you, when you get married, it's a deliberate burden. Unajiwekeanga wapi? Yeah, but I'm saying that in kwa. Siasaidiwa haraka. Ama namna gani? Mtu kama huyo mimi nimeshindwa. Si kama ameshindwa Godfrey. I think these guys maybe if you have to pick. We also together with him, so it was a mission called worship committee. Was outreach and worship. And after he left, he was sababu ananisumbua tangazi January ndio nijipange vizuri. Sasa naonanga akisaidia niambia hao wako Masai Mara University, niambia na mwendo onda kwanga huko na wasaidii. Niambia wewe kama uko na neema huko utembee. Lakini I'm asking a question. Should we allow somebody to backslide while we have a solution? Yeah, so kama mtu ameshindwa atangaze but I'm saying because of those small things, we would see good servants of God fall. I saw one, you remember this guy was the, he feels amekosea Mungu na amekosea watu. So, it's not good. One of our former chairman, he was towards kama mtu they are very sweet. Tutatembea kwa CU yote. No, they were our leaders. Sasa kama walikuwa kiongozi, mpaka watu wakikaa tanasi, wanaangalia kwa umbali. Kama wanapita, watu wanakimbia, brother, wako, anapita. Hey. And that's no choice. So we have to also have a formula. So that's something we can do, and I believe your lives will be transformed. And I think I want to end my story there and give Bridget some time. We served with her in the Christian Union very powerfully. And she was very committed. She has kept the faith. Very prayerful lady. I knew her and I still know she prays. Alikuwa akiniambia amelala saa 9. Nilikuwa nafikiria nitamshtua nikimwambia tulala saa 6. Niambia tulala saa 9. Okay. Nitakuachia. Najua ukiona umeshika unanyamaza haraka. Ndio asiendelee kunigonga point. But it's a good thing, and I also know that God has given her experience, and we thank God. So I want to give us some time to say something. Then afterwards we can open it up. You can ask a few questions. Is that all right? Okay. Let's give a hand to the Lord
Jesus. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. I bless the Lord again. Wacha niweke maji hapa. Nikilongo na mate. Are you getting blessed? Yes. I believe you are learning something. And one time we were in his room and we were chatting. We used to, vile Kapati amesema we were careless and we failed. Juu sisi fellowship ilikuwa, I think serving God it took most of our time until we were not able to manage our time to some point. But hatukuwa tunawe. We could not be told. That's the problem. Because sisi tumesikia kutoka kwa Mungu. But you need to have a teachable spirit. You listen, and it's not everything that you take in. You listen, then you see. You put in then you pick what is right. It's not everything that is right. So as we didn't see, so we threw everything. And when we were hit, it's the time we realized, wow, kimeumana. But I thank God because our God is faithful. In all that, He kept us. So one time we were in his room. And we were wondering, who is from Ukambani? I'm from Meru, married in Nyanza. And then I'm from Holland. One time we were in his room and we were asking him, how do you survive, you guys from Ukambani na uchawi? he said something that I've kept up to today. When you get saved, you stand. You draw yumba, otherwise the enemy will pass with you. That's your passing at ya kuangusha. In some cases to death. And I remember we lost our sister one time in Kabete. She got saved and went home. People didn't know her. The way she got saved, she went home to come back. She didn't come back. She passed on. Mysteriously. So I used to take his word very serious. Jukwe tumeru, that time hatuko tumejua kuna uchawi. We didn't know, so we knew uchawi na kuanga ukambani. They are our neighbors. So when we came to Kabete, I was so scared. But guess what? My first roommate, Mukamba. So I was wondering, So I was wondering, God, how do I deal with this? But I tell you, I came to realize some of these are rumors. But I thank God the Lord has kept us. I am blessed to be here today and to talk to you and to say that our God is faithful. I got saved in Form 1. You can count those years. I was in Form 1. I didn't know what I was doing. Actually, I got saved so many times. Every time a preacher comes, he preaches and I hear kuna dhambi nilitenda. Wale wanataka kuokoka. So I walked in front until I wondered, people don't come to get saved every other day. There was no mentorship. So I decided, even me, I will stand from there. I won't stand, but I walk. But my sister, the one who was ahead of us, was very good. So she took up to mentor us. Then I became a Christian Union leader. I was a leader all the way from Form 2 to first year. When I landed Kabete, Nikapata, they are getting out. I was told you'll be the chair, the secretary, the acting secretary. Did I know English? Nimetoka ushago. I have to stand and make announcements. The Christian Union used to be big. According to our time, I hear these days you are many. You are more than, we used to be around 150. So I could imagine, God, these guys are learned. These are people from Alliance. These are people from, when you stand there to make announcements. So you are, but I remember Godfrey. Godfrey is the pastor he has talked about. He's a bishop now. He's the one who came for us. The moment we landed in Kabete, they walked loom to loom. They used to come loom to loom. And they found this one is born again. From there you are moved to the CU. And they'll make sure you are in CU for every meeting without failure. So there was no room of backsliding. And they'll do a follow-up. Throughout, even today, they'll check whether you are still standing. So, he will call to check whether you are standing. And we check on each other. So you guys, do you have accountability partners? Even in campus, we will sit and ask, sikuona so and so in CU today, tukitoka fellowship kwake kwa room. Nilikuwa nasomea mtihani. No. Unakemewa, unaombewa, and then the following day we come for you as we go to church. We never wanted to leave anyone behind. That was our rule. I remember my husband, I wish he's here. Yeah, those guys, Masomo was, so he used to miss the fellowships. So me, I was, see you, mom. Genuinely, I would go and look for him. I would go get him and go for CU. But we were just friends. By the way, we used to have very good fellowships. Some believers, sisters, and brothers that were pure. We came to connect at the campus. Do you mean me? How can I get married to, can I say, to a Luo? No! So it was so if he was showing some, but I was saying I want Kikuyu. But I tell you, God's plan. And you know, when you come to that point when you say, I cannot continue again, nimefika mwisho. These are stories of pride, ati murefu, ati munono, ati anaka. When God fixes you, you have no choice. Hata ukaanza kukumbuka what you had said. So what do I say? We walked with Christ. When I was joining campus, I was in a mission school, a high school. And the boys were so mad. I was not doing what other girls were doing. And they used to tell me, wait, you are going to campus. We'll see whether you stand. I prayed like no other. And I told God, God, I have to stand. I have to come back to Meru with a testimony. I have walked in campus and God was faithful. And you know campus, what happens? The moment you land there, everybody is looking for a wife. So every time kwa mlango, nakubukanga one time, he got said, this Oduo, that was my first proposal. Nikagae kamekaa tumekonda, tumetoka ushago, tumekauka. His proposal. There he is. I used to be so mad. First year I used to kusomea boys. And then I preach to them. Then I tell them, sasa tukue my friends. So that's how we used to do. So when we came, I was wondering, please come here to learn. We are not coming to marry and what have you. But that's the kind of, so we had an accountability fellowship. You have to know your sister. Where is your sister? I didn't see so and so today in church. Where is she? Do you do that even today?